85.5 is the half gap trade. This was yesterday's angel, so we're at the middle already. High odds trades has tried to get to the half gap. Don't know if we'll get it or not, but we're close. Don't forget, that's also our magnet. 85.5 is the magnet. Yep, absolutely. And for the record, Zeke just said, and we all agree, our goal is to trade what they give and accumulate for the retirement trade. Well said. All right, this is the middle area, right? We said hidden pivot. Probably 78 for a scalp long. And a reminder, this was yesterday's support. So first time back, got to get by that. Anybody who took long side, a reminder, we are advising traders today not to be too biased either direction. We have certainly come back and started a pullback. All those traders above us that we can see up here, these traders are underwater until they get rescued. And this makes perfect sense to be the primary battlefield this morning. So 85.5 is a half gap, and I'm going to suggest we use that for resistance first thing, just for scalping short. Somebody's going to want to take profits. And then the real key is obviously, can we take out this first swing low? And a reminder, 80.5 is the angel from overnight. And I'm looking at this from the perspective of the week. It's been a great week for the longs. And I don't believe they are out of the game at all. I believe this is healthy and normal profit taking right here. And we'll know a lot more before, by the end of the day. So anybody that is shorting that 85.5 half gap, we're going to say is a resistance zone for scalping now, and then we'll have to see. But better odds, if you're going short, like I said, you know, from overnight, the better odds are taking a shot here than they are at that 78, 79 zone this morning. You know, normally we tell traders, you know, aggressive trades, you know, are shorting ahead of a gap, not the half gap. So, you know, we already know these are aggressive trades in here. So best odds usually come early, you know, at an edge. And the edge this morning was anybody who bought. Because that's the half gap coming this way, and normally that's the play. So I'm glad this trade worked for us, and the point I'm making is look for these types of evidence early for possible support zones as well. We know that this was a hidden pivot for several reasons. And see all the late shorts who love this trade breaking down forget where we came from yesterday. It has been a very protected market. It's not just going to plunge. Not going to crash. Everybody wants this crash. One day we'll get a healthy pullback. But this is still a momentum trade. We called 78 support that day when it broke 78. I said, that shouldn't have done that. Okay, so 78 support. Those traders still on the hook. And the market, because the market, you know, we're close, much closer to what everybody perceives as a top, we have to come back and trap traders and keep squeezing them to move forwards. NQ was a great signal. Remember, we said half of anytime you get a big long bar like this, half of that bar is always the first objective, not the bottom of it, not the next one, halfway. Got to break halfway first. That's not been done. That's why I'm a little skeptical about the short side. There it is, right there, right there. Okay, now I'm on trailers. I don't want anything above 86, 87. My guess is that it's time to take profits right here because this is our magnet. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. And this is because 85.5 is our magnet and potential profit taking. So normally, if I don't have on a position, then I'm going to look to and take a shot short. But today, I just felt like we had some trapped traders. All right, and the gap is 88. So I'm going to grab profits, capture right here. Beautiful. Like I said, I think we had some trapped traders. Now, one of the things I'm looking at is this retest right in here. And the green line is coming in, so I'm not going to be a hero. Normally, this trade right here, I'd like to see this pound up. And there's our first retest right in here. We got news coming out. What time's news? 10 o'clock, 9:55, right? So good opportunity to, if you want to hold on to your trailers, if you've got them for that 88 or whatever, that's up to you. With news coming out in a couple of minutes, somebody's going to want to take profits. Hidden pivot, fantastic. All right, I'm locking. And this is a retest of this late breakdown here. 85.5 magnet, well done. This is a half gap trade, and this is a high odds trade. Most people don't see that one coming. Well done, guys.